2-2. A lot of early fastballs from Rissy. 3-2 rather, thank you. Have not seen a ton of the off speed. That sets up a payoff pitch. Here it comes. Off of the hands to Cobb. It was another fastball. And so far, the sinker with 2 groundouts in the first.
That's the pitch that he wants to execute more often than not against right-handed bats. That power sinker in on the hands induces the weak contact to the left side of the infield. Very nicely done by Rissy.
Here's Zach Chamizo, who had 3 hits yesterday, including his 10th home run of the year. Batting .350 on the year. Swung on and missed late on 92. A steady diet of fastballs. Ibarra flips to Rissy, and it is a 3-up, 3-down first. We head to the bottom of the first. No score on Ballers TV.
All right, Ballers fam, I'm going to need you to get up on your feet. I'm going to need you to be loud, because I'm here right now with the most awesome in the history of the world.
No score. Oakland's lineup brought to you by Rubenstein.
Almost an identical lineup from last night. Jake Allgaier back for a second straight game. Connor Smith gets the start behind the plate. The rookie out of Cal State Monterey Bay does the catching with Kalora in left.
The right-hander Ryan Velasquez will be their opponent today. A member of the Sky Sox and Raptors from last season. The last time that he threw a pitch on this Raimondi mound, he was getting the final 3 outs of a Game 2 victory for the Raptors in the postseason. Cobb with a base hit. Trey off to an early start today. Every day it seems like I say, Cobb with another multi-hit game. Well, just needs one more to make that happen now.
He's been so consistent in the leadoff spot. He's been a table setter all year long. That's what table setters do. And now he can cause some havoc on the base paths.
Santos takes a fastball high and outside. I'll just tell you a little bit about the defense for the Freebirds behind Velasquez today. You'll see Cam Uran in left, Mayo in center, Castaneda in right. We got a challenge here.
After review, the call is overturned to a ball.
Returned to a ball by Santos. Nice challenge there. Third is Carlson, who we saw pinch hit yesterday. Dixon at short, Donahue at second, Chamizo is at first in place of Kirchner, and it's Aragon back behind the plate. This is hit to center field, tagged pretty well. It's sending Mayo back. It's over his head. It bounces off against the wall. Cobb is being sent home, and Dixon drops the baseball. That's an RBI double for Isai Santos, and it's 1-0 Ballers. Well, that's the second time in 4 innings, let's say, that Mayo's played too shallow a center field.
Yeah, he's playing shallow, and these fly balls are going well over his head. But I tell you what, this 1-2 combo, Cobb and Santos finding their stride at the right time with the halfway point approaching. Extra base Isai at it again with his 15th double.
Wearing the blue behind home plate, you can actually call him Hey Blue today, is Grant Myers. Alan Walker at first, and Colin Brown at third. Let's take a look at our Caltrans keys to the game.
Well, for today, it's hunt your pitch. If there's one thing Velasquez is susceptible to on the mound, it's giving up the home run ball. Take advantage of the warmer weather today, hunt your pitch, and maybe take one out. And number 2, for any Oakland base runners on the base paths, apply pressure. Diego Aragon has only thrown out 4 of 47 base stealers trying to steal this season. So take your chances on Aragon today and apply pressure.
2-0 pitch swung on and fouled away. That's what we like to call a good nugget. Some good research by our very own Gareth Kwok. Must have gone to a good school.
I did go to a good school.
Two-1 to Allgaier. Watches that for ball 3. There's a lot of Sun Devils around these parts. Unfortunately, a Wildcat in the press box. That's Nick, our TrackMan operator. Ball 4. The first 3 reach for Oakland in the first. Velasquez this year in a sort of a full-time starter's role. A 3-4 record, a 6.90 ERA. The strikeout numbers are there, 42 and 45 and 2/3. And he's really not getting hit too hard at all. 263 the opponent average. Kalura, 2 men on, nobody out. Grounded down the line, it's a fair ball. Chamizo has to make the play, and that's as good as a sac bunt on the 3-1 ground out. Now Jeter Ibarra. League leader in home runs with 19, leads the club with 52 driven in, and 2 big runs on second and third for him. Flipped over third, and that is a fair ball on the line. Ibarra will double in 2, and it's 3-0 Oakland. Boy, couldn't have thrown that up in the air like a bocce ball better.
Just a little floater off of his hands, but it tells you how strong Jeter Ibarra is. Look at that fastball, which is not a bad pitch from Velasquez, but Ibarra flicks that down the line, and he could not have asked for a better start here. 5 batters in, 3 runs across.
Noah Blythe, not waiting around, fouls that back to the screen. You want to talk about hunt your pitch? Some early hunting so far against Velasquez, who's only thrown 12 pitches, and he's already on Oakland's 6th batter. That's hunting pitches right there. That's toward right field, hit well, and it'll be caught by the right fielder Castaneda. 2 away.
Velasquez is coming off a start against Long Beach. Only went 2 innings, gave up 8 runs on 8 hits. with a walk and 2 strikeouts. So he's trying to bounce back himself against this Oakland offense.
Two outs for Winland. If you can hear it, we are having some live walk-up music played by a couple gentlemen with some electric guitars.
Yes.
Which adds a fun little addition to our metal night. To left field, down, and that is another first inning run for Oakland. It's going to be the 3rd double. Sometimes it looks rather easy off the bat of Winland as he just fillets that to an open part of the yard down the left field line. Ibarra scores, and now a 8th man to bat here in the 1st.
Well, he loves going to the opposite field. He prefers those pitches on the outside corner. Velasquez tries to backdoor a slider, and Winland's like, thank you very much. I'll take that to left field for his 13th RBI with the Ballers.
He looks at strike 1. There's enough guys on this team who know how to win championships. You just have to get that feel of winning back into the clubhouse. It's out of play. 3 blows of the whistle, and England has advanced. They will be a semi-finalist in this year's Copa Mundial. He takes that low. They beat Norway 2-1 in extra time. Jude Bellingham with both goals. And we wait for the 6 o'clock hour for a game that I'm sure our technical director, Nico, will be a little nervous about. Is Argentina taking on the Swiss, which I would say is a game Argentina should win, but Cabo Verde took them to extra time. Egypt was up 2-0. So we're cheering for Argentina in the press box.
Getting a lot of close calls.
We're going to see what happens.
Boy, oh boy, it's becoming a heavyweight World Cup for the semifinals.
2-2 to Lee Hee. Swing and a miss. Got him on the off speed. It's a 4-run inning for Oakland. RBI double by Santos. 2-run double by Ibarra. RBI double by Winland. As we head to the 2nd on Ballers TV.
It's a great way to get out and about and enjoy all the features we have to stop, like rooting for your bees. Visit BART.gov/Bartable for other fun Bartable adventures and download the official BART app to plan your trips. Down to you, Casey. That's right, Tarek. It's the first edition of Freebirds Gold tonight. I need everybody to check your wrists. If you have a green wristband, you're rooting for Carter. If you have a gold wristband, you're rooting for Huey. And it is time for the most metal race in the bay, the BART Transportation Race. Here we go, and we are off. Green is in the lead, followed by blue and then gold. No one wants blue to win. I'll be blue. Here we go. Gold's charging now, Huey. Let's hear you guys look for your cars. Green is going back into the lead. Blue's hanging in there. Gold's hanging in there. Gold's charging, Huey. Oh, down the stretch. Here goes the goal! Gold takes an early 1-0 lead on Green and eyes to the press box. My goodness, Kingsler's falling from the press box. Our broadcasters, Garrett and Tyler, are throwing it. Get on your feet and get some free stuff right now. The home team member, you always tune in. You're on YouTube. Today's broadcast is with Garrett, Tyler. Highest broadcasters in all the country.
Ballers with a 4th spot in the 1st. on 3 RBI doubles. We'll see Kyle Carlson, Christian Castaneda, and Jackson Mayo against Rissy. Oh, we got a Norway crowd here today. Actually, we have a gentleman in a Norway jersey as we speak.
Where's he at? Oh, yeah.
Never mind Ethan here in our press box in his Odegaard jersey. Our first hit of the ball game for the Freebirds. Kyle Carlson to lead it off. Harley got to introduce Kyle Carlson, who we saw only in a pinch hit role yesterday. Struck out against Jake Villar. He's on to lead things off, and that'll put Rissy immediately into the stretch for the powerful Castaneda. .315 for Castaneda. He's doubled 9 times, homered 6 times, and driven in 35, which is the second best on this Freebirds team. Popped up. Barra will look and watch that go out of play. Down the right field line, and that's going to work for Castaneda. Blythe just now picks it up. Back-to-back hits to begin the inning. It's a bit of a chase from Castaneda there, but it gets the job done.
I mean, that's a really nice piece of hitting. A slider off the outside corner that he just kind of lets it travel, takes it down the line and right, barely inside fair, and now Yuba looking for the response to chip away at this 4-run deficit.
First pitch off the plate. This is Mayo, the center fielder. Yesterday took a 1 for 6, or rather a 1 for 5, I beg your pardon. Had one at bat where Carlson hit for him. Well, a run for an out. It's a trade the Ballers will take right now. Don't want this to be a seesaw match today. A late strike from Grant Myers. Rissy noticed the clock winding down. Hitters count for Mayo, with 2 of his compatriots on base. Just off the plate. Not a bad pitch by Rissy. Just a good take from Mayo. That sinker to the left-handed hitter will drift away from the bat. And if you swing, you're not going to make contact on that pitch. There's a strike. 3-2. Been a lot of fastball usage by Rissy here in the early goings of this game. The question is, what do he and Smith want to do with 2 strikes? It's the big curveball. And boy, did he snap off a good one. 1 out.
Love the sequencing there between Rissy and Smith. He just pound sinkers away, and then on the 3-2 pitch, you're thinking, all right, he's got to challenge me with another sinker. Nope. The big breaker from Rissy has Mayo well out in front. Beautifully done.
This is Diego Aragon, the catcher. Takes a first pitch outside. That's a big first out because it's an unproductive out from the Freebirds' perspective. That is a, oh, I was a little surprised Grant didn't just do the duties himself there.
Yeah. I think everybody in the ballpark knew that he went around Aragon.
Colin Brown was right on it. Thought I saw the divot in the bat head in the center field camera. One play for Leahy, glove to glove. And that is a play that Oakland will take. And especially for it to become the second out in this inning, the Freebirds are on the board. So I think Aragon, in one version, I guess, gets the job done, bringing in the man. Certainly Yuba does not want to come out of this with nothing to show for it, so that at least they have the one. This is Devin Dixon.
Yeah, if you put two men in scoring position with nobody out, you have your eyes set on more than just a one-run inning.
Dixon takes high. 2 hits for him yesterday. He also put down a sacrifice bunt. Ballers had some trouble yesterday defending against the bunt. Leahy will finish the inning. That's some nice work from Aiden Rissy. Second and third, no outs, only 1 run scores. It's a 4-1 ball game as we head to the bottom of the second.
Sweet love. Now singles aren't limited to the field here at Vermonti Park. If you're single, head over there in the 5th inning. And remember, you're a one-stop shop to find this person you love. It's not Tinder, it's not Bumble, it's not Hinge. It's here at Vermonti Park.
Some chefs spend their lives searching for perfection. Others spend decades asking one question. What if noodles and hot dogs?
I was 6 years old. My mom made garlic noodles. My dad made hot dogs. And I thought, why are they doing separate lives? People used to call me crazy all the time. Teachers would say, Mike, focus on that. My friends would say, Mike, you're a real hobby. I just couldn't stop seeing it. A noodle dog. Some people see a hot dog, but what I see is possibility.
Years of training, thousands of noodles, countless hot dogs, all leading to this moment.
The noodle dog isn't just food. It's a reminder that the impossible is a possibility. The boundaries are meant to be broken. The garlic belongs wherever garlic wants to be. I came for baseball, and I stayed for whatever this is.
The noodle dog, only in Scrappytown. Some call it a hot dog, others call it noodles. Chef Mike calls it a beginning.
That is so good. That's insane. I don't even know how to eat it, but I can't stop.
Leading off the second for
Heffernan Insurance Brokers has been helping people make smart decisions since day one, offering business insurance, personal home and auto, employee benefits, and retirement and wealth management. Make a smart decision for your business or family today. Visit Heffernan Insurance Brokers online at hefins.com.
Connor Smith, the catcher, leads things off, taking ball 1. Smith had his second professional home run this homestand against the Modesto Roadsters. 23 at-bats for him, 9 hits. 2 doubles, 2 home runs. He's driven in 7 in 8 games. He's making quite the impression right now. He's kind of pushing Kalura to other positions with his play behind the plate, and Kalura's batting .363. I guess it's a good problem to have.
Exactly.
Let's see if this is playable for Chamizo or Aragon, who puts it away.
the shortstop.
Back to the top of the order for Tremaine Cobb.
Well, especially considering how many games Calora has caught in this first half,
Yeah.
just to give his legs a bit of a rest before you enter the second half. Smith's legs are relatively fresh, even after his season at Cal State Monterey Bay. So a good time for Jaden to just reset the legs and then give Smith some valuable reps, too, behind the plate.
What do you want out of a leadoff man? Well, if you're leading the club in runs and hits, that's probably a good sign that you're a pretty good leadoff man. Dixon has no play. And as I was watching that ball, I had a sneaky suspicion that there might have been a little lip action with the route that Dixon was taking. You could kind of tell right here, no lip action at all, just booted it. Well, it's another error for the infield of Yuba. There goes Cobb. Aragon has a good throw, and it's not in time. Well, the glove came up for Dixon, and then it didn't get back down in time. Aragon is quick, and I like his arm, but you're right. He has not been throwing out a ton of runners this year.
No, that's the 48th attempt by a base stealer this season on Aragon, and he's only caught 4. But that was a decent throw, but if it's not on a bounce, there's a good chance to get Cobb.
24 steals for Cobb. Isai takes a strike, 1-1. It's a good pitch for Aragon to throw on as well.
Yeah, almost like a pitch out.
Two and one. Patient hitter. Smart hitter. And a guy, let's say, with some sneaky pop, is that fair?
I think that's fair.
There goes Cobb. It's ball 4 and he's safe. The 25th steal.
That ball was stolen base brought to you by LJ Blues Plumbing and Heating, keeping Oakland running since 1916. The third baseman, number 15, Jake Allgaier.
This is a good spot for Allgaier. And listen, Isai's got 7 steals of his own.
I mean, why not? Apply the pressure, force Aragon to make a good throw until he makes you, until he beats you.
Isai's got a little lean. He doesn't go here. It's inside for ball 1. Jake walked in the first, was driven in on the double by Jeter Ibarra. Two and 0. A little cockeyed look from Velasquez on the mound at the call on the location of that fastball. Allgaier fouls it away. 2-1. Fouled back. Jake got a pitch there high and toward the outer part of the plate, which is bread and butter for a left-handed hitter. Probably even like the Texas Roadhouse, like hot honey butter, like delicious bread and butter to a left-handed hitter here at Raimondi Park. There goes Santos. It swung on and missed. He will take second, and Allgaier is down. It's the second strikeout for Velasquez. A couple runners in scoring position with 2 outs for Kalura, and I saw something when we were looking up statistics. The average for Oakland with runners in scoring position was not very high, Gareth. Was it about 263 when we were looking?
For this season, yeah, we dug it up. A 292.
292. If you think about what that number should look like, it should be in the 300s. 292, I mean, you're talking about a clutch RBI spot. You want to be batting. That's below team average. Team average is 308, and the ballers are hitting below that with runners on.
Yeah.
Which is saying, hey, we can get guys on. We're not getting them in.
Well, luckily, Kalura has been their best hitter with runners in scoring position this season. Going into yesterday, hitting .372 when he's got men in scoring position.
Toward right center, Mayo broke back. Now he has to break in, and it gets by him. They were sending Santos anyway. This should be a 2-run single. Oh, we're giving him a double on that. It's a 2-run double. We'll watch it back. See what you think here, Booney.
Boy, his routes have been just so perplexing. Gets caught in between. And I tell you what, double or single with an error, either way, Jackson Mayo's not helping his pitcher.
Well, these are 2 unearned runs anyway because of the error earlier in the inning. As that's fired away by Ibarra. Cobb and Santos both score. Those stolen bases coming into play. It is going to be a double, which, again, doesn't affect anything in terms of earned or unearned because they are unearned anyway. Did not touch that baseball, and the hop is not one that Mayo was expecting, so it's going to be ruled a double. Ibarra to left. You can put that on the board. 20 home runs for Jeter Ibarra in this first half. 362 feet. 2 more unearned runs in the inning. 8-1.
Wow. The first in the league to reach 20 home runs. It's the 96th homer hit by the Ballers this year as part of our Sonic Internet home run tracker. You leave a pitch up and away to the left-handed bats, and he's going to send it that way. What a season, what a first half Jeter Ibarra has had for the Ballers.
Noah Blythe takes a strike to begin this at-bat. The error on the shortstop Dixon that allowed Cobb to reach would have been the second out of the inning. Instead, it continues, and it's a Decent play from Carlson now to end the inning. It's 4 more runs, a 2-run double by Calera, 2-run home run by Ibarra, and it's 8-1 headed to the third on Ballers TV.
The battle will begin. It's Scrappy Town, and you won't want to miss it. Down to you, Casey. Real quick, put the camera on me real quick. You saw the QT Marshall, the BTW heavyweight champion, is going to be here a week from today. I personally guarantee he will not leave champion if he matches with the Ballers again. Right there. All right, it's time for the Ice Cold Challenge. They're going to pick up the bucket, and they're going to have to do Ice Cold as good as this. Ice Cold! All right, if you're wearing a gold wristband, you want Sang to win. If you're wearing a green wristband, you want Noel to win. Sang, you're up first. Let's see what you got. Pick it up, yell Ice Cold. Ice Cold! Oh, just passing it over there. Not good elevation on the tray, but pretty good on the Ice Cold. All right, Noel, let's see what you got. Oh, he's turning his hat around. He's serious. Ice Cold! Kenny, green or gold? Green.
Turning the cap upside back seems to work, and now it's 1-1. We're tied if you have a green wristband.
Make some noise! You just tied it up.
Move on to the top of the third on Ballers TV. Tyler Peterson and Gareth Kwok. Live from West Oakland in Raimondi Park. Cam Uran to lead it off. Swings and misses through the Rissy fastball. It's 0-1. Big breaking ball. We've seen sparingly from Rissy so far, down low. Two and one. If you're just joining us, a 4-run first for Oakland, 4-run second for Oakland. Ibarra already with 4 driven in. Leahy to first in time. Well, Gareth, so far, 1 time through the order for Aiden Rissy and 6 groundouts. I think that is a fantastic sign.
Yeah, that's his game. He wants to get ground balls. He's a ground ball pitcher. He's keeping the sinker low in the zone. He's pounding it in on righties. I mean, if you were to draw up a start of how he would want every start to be, this is how he would want it.
Now back by Donahue.
By the way, there is action in the Yuba Sutter bullpen in right center.
Well, you said that Velasquez only went 2 innings in his last start. I don't know if that is warming up with intent to enter or whether that's warming up to just try to get ready for what might be next.
That is Dylan McCall, the former Tigers minor leaguer, warming up.
And 1 on Donahue. One thing Rissy has done well too is he's been able to come back from a couple 3-ball counts. Strike from Grant Myers.
He's given that outside corner and then some to start out the day. He's been consistent at least.
We saw 1 challenge used by Isai on a pitch high. Donahue doesn't think it's a strike. I think unless he's under instructions not to use one, he should challenge. It's a good take. Donahue hit a grand slam the last time Yuba Sutter was here, out toward left center. Up the middle. Cobb just doesn't get there in time. You could see he was going to throw off the wrong foot and made a heck of a play to get there.
I mean, look how far he ranges, and then he's got to get rid of it somehow.
He doesn't have time to set his feet.
No, he doesn't. If it's a slower-footed runner, not named Donahue, I think you get him. I mean, the range from Trey on a day-in, day-out basis just never ceases to amaze.
Here's Nunez. Well outside for ball one. Nunez grounded out to Cobb in the first. Fouls this one back. It's 1-1.
Foul ball.
Oakland used 5 pitchers yesterday in their victory. Riley went 4, Mayer went 2, Godwin went a third, VR 1 2/3, and Burkett through the final inning got the win. And he entered the game, Burkett, in the 9th, trying to move it on so that he could potentially get the win. When he walked off the mound, he was going to get a loss because of a bunt single that brought in a man from second. Would have been rather a cruel way to lose a ball game. And the ballers came through, and the defense for Yuba didn't come through in the bottom of the 9th. Burkett walks off with a victory.
I still can't believe that push bunt to the left side of the infield like that. I mean, that was perfect. Perfect push bunt.
1-2. Look at this. Cobb will go to first and make the play. And excuse me, ground out by Isaac Nunez. Chamizo will bat with a runner at second. It's the chip away game that Yuba needs to play. When they get a runner in scoring position, they want to see their batters come through. So let's see if Chamizo can come through with a 2-out hit. He's allowed 3 hits in 3 innings. Whoa, look out. Look at that bat. Stuck in the grass. And Aiden did the right thing and just got the heck out of there.
I mean, that's like a stake.
That planted in the ground. You know that one video from a Steelers-Browns game where the guy punts the ball and it just sticks in the mud? That's what that bat did right there. Probably made a hole in the turf. Turf, when I say turf, I mean the sod turf.
He's going to have to take a look at that.
Better the grass than Aiden. Well, a good sign for a sinker baller if you're sawing guys off. 2-1 to Chamizo.
I think his heart rate jumped up momentarily after that bat went flying.
It's good instincts to try to cover first. Chamizo down the line, foul.
He kind of slipped a bit on that pitch there.
It's not the first time today that's happened either.
Yeah. After he landed, just kind of slid. Luckily not affecting the pitch too much, but you don't want him out there slipping all the time.
We're going to go full. See, coming set with 5 on the clock. The payoff. Chamizo, just so good. At the hard contact, he brings in another man. If it's kind of their Jaden Kalura, isn't he?
Yeah.
8-2.
Goes down and gets this breaking ball below the knees. Chamizo, who's batting .350 this year, he's been their main guy, one of their main guys for Yuba Sutter.
Here's Kyle Carlson, who I again will not get to introduce, as he is going to ground out to Tremaine Cobb. An RBI single for Chamizo. It's 8-2 as we head to the bottom of the third on Ballers TV.
And we have a video for you here on Scrappy MTV. Here is Immortalico's rendition of Seek and Destroy.
I was joking, but the Sharks run out to me every game. Seek and Destroy.
Let's give a hand to Immortalica for their amazing ground.
An 8-2 ball game here in the bottom of the third, and Yuba has gone to its bullpen for the first time.
Dylan McCall, the former Tigers minor leaguer, comes in after Ryan Velasquez's second premature start in as many starts. 2 innings, 8 runs, 4 earned on 6 hits and 2 walks.
McCall enters his 14th game with Yuba Sutter. 1-2 record. He's given up 31 earned runs in 30 2/3 innings. Fouled at the plate, 1-1. He's walked 28 in that time, only struck out 19. Batters are hitting .297 against him, which is I would call a respectable figure in the Pioneer League. Nice take by Winland. Paul doubled in a run in the first. It was Oakland's 4th run of the day. He's one of those guys. Listen, there's ebbs and flows to all seasons. Guys go on hot streaks, guys go on cold streaks. But when Winland was released by Long Beach, it was a no-brainer pickup for Oakland to add him to the squad. 3-1 hits a left field. Deep and gone! Line drive. And out for Oakland's 97th home run of the year on the Sonic home run tracker. And for Paul, it's a 6 base day so far. It's his 9th of the season.
That's why he was a no-brainer pickup for the Ballers. Look at this, opposite field power. This is what he did to the Ballers when he was a member of the Coast. How many times did he go to left field? He didn't have one pull side homer to right, but that's where he wants to go more often than not. And what a pickup he has been for the Ballers as they gear up for this second half.
I'm not exactly sure how long McCall will be asked to go. He's certainly going to be asked to go multiple innings. It's a rude welcome to Raimondi Park. Two and one.
Still just 22 years of age. Big frame, 6'8", only 200 pounds.
Leahy gets under this. It's going to carry. Castaneda will put it away. One away. We'll bring up Connor Smith. He popped out in foul territory to the catcher Aragon in his first at bat. First pitch, strike to Connor Smith. Take a look at our Pacific Pipe climb to the top of the standings. Of course, you know who the two playoff teams will be in this first half. So I will call it the slow descent to the bottom of the standings maybe for today to evaluate draft picks for next week's tryout camp. The Red Pocket Mobiles, they're locked in with the #1 pick. Now, Yuba, Sutter, and Idaho Falls both have records of 15 and 31. So if one of those two teams does worse than the other in the coming days, they will have the second and then third picks respectively. Smith strikes out looking. First strikeout for McCall.
Half the infield thought it was the third out. They were already heading towards the dugouts. Which, whenever a defense does that, then it makes you second guess if you have the outs right. But no, that was the second outs of the inning.
Well, I always second guess myself. So. Here's Cobb, a third at bat, and it's the third inning. Did I say that yesterday as well?
I don't remember.
It was the day before. Yeah, it was the day before. Single. And a reach on an error by Tremaine. He scored twice. He's stolen 2 bags. The Great Falls Voyagers will have the 4th pick in the draft, and Oakland is locked in at 5. Missoula likely will pick at 6, although Boise could slip up. Now they'll pick 7th. And as things stand, Ogden, Modesto, Glacier, Billings, and Long Beach. And one of the interesting things about that draft is it is a, it's called a little bit of a rotisserie snake draft. The Ballers will pick at 5. Cobb is robbed by Carlson on that 5-3 putout. We'll head to the 4th. Ballers add one more on the home run by Paul Winland. It's a 9-2 contest on Ballers TV.
Smoke on the water is blue. Scrappy loves to mosh with Parky Doo. Happy birthday, Parker, and thanks for screaming the Ballers to victory on your special day. We also like to wish Maggie and Myris a happy 8th birthday. Thanks for coming out to celebrate with the Ballers. And a happy 1st birthday to Vincent Swanson. I remember when I was 1 and happy birthday, Vincent. And we'd like to wish a happy birthday to Larry and Alfonso. Thanks for celebrating with the Ballers. And for more on that, we go to Casey in the stands. We have a special Scrappy birthday cake surprise. And who doesn't love a birthday cake? I heard Larry and Alfonso spot, so. Happy birthday to all of you amazing people, and thanks for celebrating here at Ramani Park. We also want to wish a warm welcome to Kelly McGrath and James Sherrill, who are here with their grandchildren today, and they're celebrating their 39th wedding anniversary. Jamie and Kelly, 39 years of love, friendship, and baseball. Let's give them a warm round of applause. Happy anniversary.
Welcome back to Ramandi Park. Saturday afternoon baseball here in West Oakland. It's the penultimate game of the first half for your Ballers against the Yuba Sutter Freebirds. Gareth Kwok along with Tyler Peterson. 9-2 Oakland lead. We are waiting for the grounds crew.
Anthony was still on the field.
Anthony was going to get targeted by a line drive from Castaneda if he didn't quickly get off. But thankfully, Grant Myers was looking out for him. Castaneda, Mayo, and Aragon to face Aiden Rissy, who has delivered 49 pitches through 3 innings of 2-run ball. Good breaking ball, 0-2.
That's money.
Castaneda doubled down the line in right in his first at bat. 1-2. Well, Tyler, before the break, was talking about the upcoming midseason Pioneer League tryout camp that will culminate in a draft after the tryouts are said and done. Strike 3. Second strikeout for Aiden Rissy. 1 down here in the 4th. So you'll have 2 days to evaluate the pool.
I'm expecting the list to come sometime soon.
Oh, they haven't released the names yet?
I don't have that yet. We might get it on Tuesday. That's our normal time called the operators meeting in the league, which is the sort of collection of GMs and assistant GMs from each team.
So there's already been a cutoff date. No more players can register, or will there be some
no, they'll
late
take their money. Don't worry.
Okay. Well, of course, day 1 of the MLB draft in the books.
For what it's worth, for those fans of the Oakland A's of West Sacramento or the San Francisco Giants, some strong picks by both squads. Drew Burris, who I got to see firsthand at Cal when he came with Georgia Tech, is one heck of a player. And Mason Edwards, the strikeout king for USC, are you kidding me? 2 big pickups for the A's.
Still 1-2. The Giants, with the 4th overall selection, took UC Santa Barbara right-hander Jackson Flora.
Who's somewhat of a local, Foothill High School?
Yeah, Pleasanton native. Grew up a Giants fan. So Giants staying local. And picking up a guy with a dynamite fastball and slider.
I think the most noticeable name, though, was their 4th round selection, or 3rd round selection.
Barry Bonds' nephew, Peyton Bonds.
How can't you?
Yeah, I mean, there's no homework needed for that. 2-2. 3rd round pick out of Rutgers. Got him swinging. And Aiden Rissy has back-to-back strikeouts. 3 now for the former San Francisco Dawn. 2 down. Diego Aragon, the hitter. 7-run lead for the Ballers on this Saturday. So rounds 1 through 4 are complete. And tomorrow will be rounds 5 through 20. They will wrap things up.
That'll be the day where I really will be watching that draft tracker. Because Oakland will be interested in a number of players should they not be selected. It's a long list, but that's part of the job, is trying to do the scouting research to figure out who will be in a position to be available, who can you contact, who do you want to contact, what sources do you have. It's just a lot of legwork, which is good fun. And
you got a busy week ahead.
It's a busy week ahead. A lot of folks on the team, though, to try to get that project done.
Well, the All-Star break coming up. It's really not a break for those in the front offices. Belts it to right center, but it hangs for Santos. Aiden Rissy delivers a 1-2-3 fourth, and we head to the bottom of the fourth. But the Ballers ahead by 7 here on Ballers TV.
Our stuff always goes up. So do your prices. I'm out. We're cheap, just like your coverage.
We're Red Pocket, your new ultimate cell carrier. Only we give you all 3. No price increases, 2-minute care, and all major networks for your best 5G coverage.
What's your ask?
$10.
You've got a deal. Switch to Red Pocket. Like me, your new ultimate cell carrier.
It's time for another edition of Green versus Gold, and this is Disney Beer Matter Bros. If you have a gold wristband, you want Lucas to win. If you have a green wristband, you're going to be cheering for Augie. All right, they're going to spin 10 times, and then they're going to run. Start spinning on 3, 2, 1, go. That's 1. That's 2. That's 3. That's 4. 5, 6, 7. You can hear their families cheering for them. 9. One more spin and then run. All right, go! Go, 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 go! Oh, Lucas got a big start there. Gold is your winner! Oh, look at that. Gold has retaken the lead 2-1 over Green. That spin reminded me of the spin class next week. Thanks, guys. Appreciate the reminder. The center fielder, number 9, Isai Santos.
Home half of the fourth inning. Isai Santos leads off for the Ballers, with Oakland up by 7, 9-2. Ballers looking for a series victory to close out this first half after winning yesterday in walk-off fashion. Santos faces Dylan McCall back out for a second inning of relief. Isai's reached base twice. RBI double in the first, a walk and the stolen base in the second. He scored a pair of runs. Cobb, Santos, 1-2 punch, and then you include Allgaier, who's starting to become more and more healthy. That is a very lethal 1-2-3 top of the lineup. Allgaier and Calora to follow. McCall trying to eat up some innings here for Frank Gonzalez after a short start from Ryan Velasquez. Just a bit in, 2-2. Ballers in the Peloteros jerseys today. Just foul. Freebirds are back in their, is that teal or like light blue?
I'm still willing to call it teal.
Okay.
I haven't found a better word. Aquamarine, maybe?
Okay.
I'd go aquamarine.
I think I like this look with the gray pants more than the aquamarine pants with it. This is grounded to short. Dixon off balance throw, and it's offline. It'll be an infield single for Isai Santos and another bullseye-hit game for the Ballers center fielder.
Well, Gareth, we're going to do something a little bit different today because the Ballers are doing a little bit something different tomorrow. So this is usually our time for our Columbia Take It to the Bank, but we're just going to sort of combine that with our Chat GTP segment. We want you to take it to the bank. So you tell us on YouTube what you think about what the Ballers are doing tomorrow. They are going to play a 7-inning ball game. And this is what they wrote on their Instagram post for this. We're trying something new this Sunday, a 7-inning game. Many families head home after the 7th anyway. So for Sunday's game, we're testing a format that fits. You'll get all your Sunday Family Day favorites, kids run the bases, player autographs, and more. Tell us what you think. So the Ballers are inviting you to tell them whether you think this is a really fun idea or a really bad idea. So they want to hear from you. So let us know on YouTube chat what you think of this experimental game, which, by the way, will also feature an at-bat from cricketer Liam Plunkett.
He's coming back.
He's coming back tomorrow. My understanding is hit in the first inning this time as opposed to pitch. So, again, let us know if this is a really good idea or a really bad idea to experiment with a 7-inning ball game. It'll be a real game. All the stats will count. It'll just get you out probably 45 minutes quicker.
Well, Liam Plunkett must have enjoyed his debut so much, he's going to run it back with us. Runner goes on the full count, and Allgaier draws a walk.
I'll just say this one thing without stating my own opinion too much. They play 7-inning games in Major League Baseball. They play 7-inning games in Minor League Baseball. Asterisk is during doubleheaders. They play 7-inning games in this league during doubleheaders. You're just taking away the fact that it's a doubleheader, really.
So one single 7-inning game for tomorrow as we experiment for the final day of the first half.
I do have some answers.
What do we got?
Jenny Vega's going to take it to the bank. I don't like it. Sorry.
And everybody has their own right to their opinion. 100%.
Aaron Blaylock, take it to the bank. Play the full game. It's sacrilegious. Dan Silvert, one of our good sponsors. Since you asked, Tyler, I think 7 innings is for high school, college softball, and makeup doubleheaders. Bad idea. He'll take it to the bank. Beth Mosley, nope, I want 9 innings. Justin Collins games, bad idea. Those that want to leave at the 7th can still leave at the 7th when there are 9, when there are, I guess, 2 innings left is what he's saying.
Well, from a baseball perspective, when you know you have just one 7-inning game, you're not playing 2 7-inning games as part of a makeup doubleheader. It'd be interesting to see how, if any, does the strategy change from any of the hitters or the pitchers for knowing that you have one 7-inning game to play. As Clora bounces out to Chamizo, both runners will advance.
The second time Jaden's had the unofficial sacrifice. Tattooing with Ben says, I love the idea. I'll be home for supper. Carl O'Connor makes a good point. The Ballers do their best work in the 8th and the 9th. We love our walk-offs. Well, Connor, or rather Carl, I should say, 4 walk-offs already this year. A little meeting here before Jeter comes to the plate.
No coach needed. Well, does that mean we will have a 5th inning stretch?
We will have a 5th inning stretch.
That's how I've done it with the double headers in my previous experiences.
Bob Prano, if I'm pronouncing your name correctly. Take it to the bank. I'm getting cheated out of a full game, and no thanks.
They're going to intentionally walk Ibarra here. Or am I? No. They're going to intentionally walk him.
That's
They want no part in the Pioneer League's home run leader.
That's some respect in a 7-run game to say, listen, we still have a shot here. We just do not want this guy beating us. It also is going to set up the double play. If Nico could had his say about a 7th inning game, I'm sure he would say, hey, make today's a 7th inning game so I can go watch my Argentina later.
If only you could have swapped the 7th inning games. Because in 10 minutes is, what do you say it in Spanish? La Albi Celeste?
What are we saying?
It's like their nickname, the Argentina.
Oh,
for the blue and white.
Oh, Los Azules.
Am I saying it right?
What is?
Albi Celeste.
Oh, there you go.
Grounded to third. Forced play at home. Out. Fielder's choice. 5-2. 2 outs for Winland.
That's good. I did not know that. La Albi Celeste?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Okay. Well, this intentional walk right now, they're halfway to a great idea. It's already paid off by adding a force at home.
Paul Winland now. Smacks the first pitch foul.
Becky Acosta says the Bees have a lot of late game comebacks. Shorter games would make us lose more. Tarek Ansari says, how about a 7-inning game and then a dance-off? He can help represent Oakland.
What are we dancing to, Tarek? Dancing Queen, he said.
Jenny Vega makes a good point. Adult beverages will not be served after the 5th, and that's a no-go.
You wouldn't be able to dilly-dally. You'd have to get your beverages and drink up if you want to avoid the cutoff.
Rev Mark Time says 9 innings. If they go to 7, people will leave after the 5th. Last night's game was won in the 9th. Bad idea.
3 balls and a strike here on Winland.
And if you folks want to say, and you can take that to the bank, you can also add that as well.
And again, this is just for tomorrow only. Tomorrow only. A 1-game experiment. 3-1 on Winland. And that's going to bring home a run.
And I think, you know, one of the things that our co-founder Paul Friedman likes to see is experimentation. This is an innovation league, and this is one idea. When you think about where does the game go from here in an evolutionary state?
Right.
You aren't going to know what it looks like unless you do it. So this is not something that came from the baseball ops department or the manager saying, hey, I don't have enough pitching, or, you know, these games aren't that great or anything like that. This is something that is more on the experimental phase from our leadership group.
And that's why we want fans to speak up and let us know about it. And I mean,
I saw some fans saying that, hey, you know, it'll be nice on Sunday with the kids to come out.
Absolutely.
Come to a short game, have a little fun, and then go home.
This should end the inning. Leahy grounds out to Donahue. Ballers do score 1 on the bases loaded walk drawn by Paul Winland. 10-2 Oakland as we move to the 5th on Ballers TV.
I'm here in fieldside with Ballers co-founder Brian Carmel, and we have created a pin trading program. You may have noticed there is an epic heavy metal pin we gave out tonight. So I'm gonna do a trade right here with Brian right now to give you guys an example of what you should be doing in the stands. And I noticed, Brian, you have a World Cup pin on your lanyard, and I want that pin.
If you want the World Cup, which is not available yet because it's a giveaway next Friday, July 17th, for World Cup Day, that's going to cost you heavily. If you want the World Cup pin, you got to give me the Bash Brothers pin, the Ballers medal pin, right? And what do you got there? Oh, and anything's possible. You give me those 3 pins, I'll give you the World Cup. What do you say?
Because that pin's not available, it's super rare. You might want to actually see if anyone else has another lanyard. I was trying to hide my anything is possible pin, but I will give it to you because you're a champion, Brian, and I'll counter with this Ballers awesome pin because this was designed by somebody really interesting. I don't know who. I'm just kidding you, this co-founder.
I'll take that, and I believe also Bash Brothers, the Bash Brothers, the Bash Brothers pin. 3 for 1, that's only fair. That's a fair trade, right, everybody? Feel good about this?
Top 5 from Ramondi Park. It's been all Ballers on this Saturday. 10-2 Oakland, with Ballers seeking a series win over the Freebirds and their 2nd consecutive series victory, which would be good momentum to take into the second half that begins on Tuesday in Long Beach. Of course, we have the series finale tomorrow afternoon at 1:05. This is Devin Dixon, who grounds the first pitch to Leahy, and from shallow right, he throws him out.
The left fielder, number 12, Cam Durant, who is our beer batter. And Cam Durant strikes out.
Cam Durant
Everybody in the ballpark gets
now
a
stands in.
chance of Trooper Bills for the rest of the inning. So Oakland fans, if you want discounted beer, it's time to make some noise.
But tomorrow, as we mentioned, the 7-inning game. Monday is an off day / travel day for the Ballers. They will drive down to Long Beach on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday in Long Beach against the Coast to open up the second half. And then we will come back home early Friday morning to take on the Modesto Roadsters for 3 games over the weekend. These first 9 games are going to be a test for the Ballers. 6 of the first 9 against the Coast to start out the second half. Line down the line, fair. Iran's got extra bases. Calora digs it out. It's a double for the 9-hitter of Yuba Sutter.
The second baseman, number 4, Jordan Donahue.
1 out, man on second for Jordan Donahue. So in Long Beach for 3, back home against Modesto for 3, and then the Ballers will go back to Long Beach for 3. Which I must say, if we're making 2 trips to Long Beach, 2 separate trips in a span of 1 week, it would have been nice just to spend the entire week in Long Beach to save us another bus ride or 2. Don't mind the drive down to beat the traffic. It's just the drive coming back late after the game that makes it tough on us. 1-2. I think it was the Red Sox who had travel issues getting into Citi Field recently, and they pulled up, what, like less than 2 hours before first pitch and had to push back their start time by about 40 or 45 minutes. I don't think they had gotten off the ground from, I believe they were in Chicago, for eventually making their way into New York. Yeah, they were in Chicago taking on the White Sox. Donahue's 1 for 2. He singled up the middle in the third, an infield single to short. Rissy punches him out for his 4th strikeout.
And that breaking ball's just been there all day for him. Really has a good feel of it. Sometimes pitches like that, you lose feel for, you get it back. That is on today. It's snapping. It's dropping down late on hitters too, which is important.
2 outs for Isaac Nunez. Threw him a changeup, and Nunez fouls it off.
Interesting note here. I was just thinking about this. Bob Prano, again, that's Prenot or Prano. He asked if with an 8-run lead, is the Magic 8 Ball going to make an appearance? Not until the 8th. In a 7-run game, when would the 8 Ball make an appearance, though?
Yeah. Up the middle for Cobb. 5 strong for Rissy today here at Ramondi. And we're halfway home here on this Saturday. 10-2 Ballers.
Holy shit! I found a shirt. I get it on my back if I wasn't such a bitch. You get a Benny Boom tattoo. First I got to take it's the best part about our shop.
And guess what else?
Saturday, August 15th, we're giving away 3 Ballers tattoos. Come on by Saturday, August 15th.
Casey, what are you doing on the field? This is not a bike convention, it's a baseball game. What are you doing? Wait, the bullpen's coming out. There's something in that basket. What is that? Are those hot dogs? They are hot dogs! That means it's time for the hot dog toss! Fans, it's time to make some noise for some hot dogs! That's our bullpen. They can really throw, so if you're in the back row, yeah, look out, here they come. Gotta get you out of the hot ticket and out. Guys who are amazing bullpen. Mayor Mike, our favorite hot dog vendor, and Casey Pratt. What's up, Mark? How you doing? That's our hot dog toss. Hey, Casey. Go get you some hot dogs, you can attach to it, they're delicious. We'd also like to welcome TPMG to the park today. Thanks for coming out to support the Oakland Ballers. Leading off the mid-middle, catcher number 40, Connor Smith.
Halfway home here in West Oakland. Ballers up by 8. 10-2 Oakland as Connor Smith leads off against Dylan McCall. Smith, Cobb, Santos, 9-1 and 2 bats for the Ballers. 10 runs on 8 hits for Oakland. 2 runs on 5 hits, 1 error for the Freebirds. That's a called strike. This is just the 8th start for Smith. He's already made a strong impression on his teammates and his coaching staff. This will get down into right center for potential extra bases. Takes a wide turn, but a nice job to cut that off. He'll be satisfied with a single, though, no less.
You know, that's great from Smith, though, because it's an 8-run game. He's being aggressive, seeing whether or not Mayo is just sort of easing into the end of the play or not, and then he's able to chop his feet and get back.
Cobb chops this one foul. Trey is 1 for 3. Single. He has reached on an error and has scored a couple runs and has stolen a couple of bases.
All in a day's work.
He's played in every game thus far. This is game number 47, and this is his 47th game. Good take, 2-2. Only missed 8 games last year in the regular season. Played 88 out of a possible 96. The definition of a true everyday shortstop. Set and forget. He's going to be on base for a 3rd time. That's the 4th walk issued by McCall if you include the intentional walk. Two on, nobody out for Isai Santos. Swing and a miss. Another multi-hit game for Santos. 2 for 2 with a double and a single. That is now 7 multi-hit games for Santos in his last 8 played. Somebody who was hovering around the 300 mark in terms of batting average for much of the first half. And now he's batting over 330.
Similar to last year, he started off real slow. He's actually below 200, and then he just turned it on.
Now receiving the everyday reps in center field. He's patrolled center quite respectably up to this point.
He calls a big dude out there. We don't have heights or weights on this roster, but he's about 6'4", 6'5".
Three and two. Well, he's a big dude, but he does not compare to the 7-footer that we saw.
Brenton Thiels, who's no longer with this club.
A couple of weekends ago. McCall gets the best of Santos here. 1 out for Allgaier. And here comes Frank Gonzalez.
Got him through 2 1/3. That's some length. And he might just be at the end of his rope on 64 pitches. Let's see whether the call is being made or not.
There's a lefty warming up in the pen out in right center. And no point just
Frank
yet.
Might be key, yeah.
I think he wants to let McCall see Allgaier and then maybe see what happens next. Perhaps he can push through the 5th. At this point, just trying to save arms for tomorrow. And for the second half, here's Allgaier. Jake has drawn a pair of walks, and he has struck out swinging. Yuba Sutter will open the second half in Modesto. Little tapper. McCall to second. Turn to first. It's a double play.
How about that?
McCall starts it. Dixon, the shortstop, finishes it. It's a scoreless fifth. First time the Ballers have been held scoreless today. We head to the sixth, 10-2, Ballers.
Champion of Ramondi Park, Ice Cold Kenny, over there in the gold. If you have a gold wristband, it's your lucky day. Over here we have Mike, he's representing Team Green, and they're going to crash in 3, 2, 1, go! This might be a big crash. Oh! Good start for Kenny, good start for Kenny. Come on, Mike, we need you to represent Team Green. There he goes, he's up. Reminder, Kenny is undefeated for his lifetime in Knockerball. 3, 2, 1, go! Oh, man! He didn't fly quite as far as Dan Silver did the other day, but that was a pretty good knockdown. All right, I think we can get it one more. Time to redeem yourself, Mike. 3, 2, 1, go! I don't know why people keep trying to take Ice Cold Kenny. Let's make some noise for Ice Cold!
Ice Cold Kenny, my goodness, he doesn't lose until he does. 3-1, gold leads green. If you have a gold wristband, make some noise. Fans, we have our second World Cup update. In the 10th minute of the match between Argentina and Switzerland, Argentina has scored a goal to make it 1-0.
We are through 5 here in West Oakland. Oakland 10, Yuba Sutter 2. Aiden Rissy, the starter, still on the mound for the Ballers. 78 pitches, 51 have been strikes. Faces the middle of the lineup, beginning with Chamizo. 0-1. Chamizo has driven in one of the 2 runs for the Freebirds today with an RBI single in the 3rd. Two and 1. First time facing the Freebirds this season for Aiden Rissy. He has, up to this point, had quite the success. 3 balls and a strike. Kyle Carlson and Christian Castaneda to follow. Ball 4. That is the first walk issued by Rissy today.
The third baseman, number 14, Zach Carlson. Check that, Kyle Carlson.
Carlson now the batter. One for 2 with a single up the middle. To second. Leahy's going to go to second, and Cobb couldn't handle the throw. Well, I think that's a ball, and Leahy probably should have just gone to first base.
It's going to be a fielder's choice E4, I do believe.
The right fielder, number 31,
Well,
Christian Castaneda.
I thought with his momentum carrying him towards first base, he would just take the sure thing. But whatever in him inspired him to just try and get the lead outs. And second and first now for the Freebirds with nobody out with Castaneda.
It's funny, if anything else in this league, the Pioneer League is all about getting outs. I almost invite teams.
Cobb, Leahy, Dewey Bar. Here's your double play.
I almost invite teams to sacrifice bunt in this league. I mean, there's just so much offense that goes on. And that's why errors are very, very costly in this league, like as we saw last night.
8 errors combined from both sides, 5 of them committed by Yuba Sutter. Well, there's your double play ball. Chamizo to third on that grounder. And here's Mayo.
Chamizo, kind of a wild route to get back to the bag. It's like he crashed and then ran back to third in the field of play. Does that strike you as odd, or is that just me?
Shoot, I missed it.
You know, he's done it twice now, but it's all right. He comes in a few steps, and then when he goes back, he kind of turns his back and like goes back to the bag, like in an oval. I've just never seen that before.
Was that
less dramatic
less
there?
Dramatic.
But
like, was he by the cutout almost?
Yeah.
The first couple times he was like
he was coming back from the cutout. Oh well.
2-2. Maybe he's just getting some extra steps in. Who knows? Extra cardio.
I wrote Modesto down. Look at that. Let me write that. Turn that into Yuba Sutter.
Is that your challenges column?
It's my challenges column.
Struck him out. 5 strikeouts for Aiden Rissy. It's a quality start in the books for the former San Francisco Don. He's pitched a heck of a game. We head to the bottom of the 6th with the Ballers ahead by 8 on Ballers TV.
Skip the parking and land your trip today at actransit.org. AC Transit, moving the East Bay since 1960. And now it is time for the Air Guitar Cam.
It's a Paso night here at Raimondi Park, and we need you up. We need you rocking. We need to see that air guitar. Immortalica's been bringing real guitars all night. Let's see what you got, fans. Come on.
Yeah, we like that. We like that energy. Let's bring it. Come on.
There we go. Excellent work.
Come on, this ain't Simon and Garfunkel. Let's go.
Playing that sound as an instrument guitar.
Oh my goodness.
Now that's commitment.
Metallica band. Come on. Get on your feet. Is that you?
There we go. Little windmill strumming there. Excellent. Yeah. Come on. Dueling guitar. Nobody shreds like the Ballers.
We go from air guitar to real guitar. Hit it.
Last of the 6th, Ballers up by 8. A 10-2 cushion for Oakland. With Dylan McCall still in the ball game, Jaden Calora stands in and takes a first pitch ball. Flora, Ibarra, and Life. Middle of the lineup due up for Oakland. Eight of the 10 runs collected by the Ballers came in the first 2 innings. 3-0. Four-pitch walk. Allows Calora to reach.
The first baseman, number 16.
Freebirds have had a lefty warming up in the bullpen. You got the lefty Ibarra coming up. Nobody's coming out of the dugout. Here's Jeter Ibarra. He hit his league-leading 20th homer in the second. Already 4 runs batted in. This could be a pair. There's 1, there's 2. Two outs for Blythe.
Well, this Ballers bullpen quiet with 2 outs in the 6th, which can only mean that Aiden Grissy will be allowed to start the 7th. And why not with the performance he's turned in today?
Absolutely. Give the bullpen a day after 4 relievers were used yesterday. Brock Mayer, Connor Godwin, Jake Villar, and Langston Burkett. One ball and 1 strike. Jake Villar and I actually share a very interesting connection. His brother officiated my college roommate's wedding last year in Nashville.
I thought you were going to say something like, we're both in the smoked meats business.
Oh, I mean, you know, if this broadcasting thing doesn't work out, might see me behind the meat counter.
So who's the roommate and who's the officiant?
Shout out Ike Everard, my college roommate.
Is this in Taylor?
This was at an off-campus apartment within walking distance from the downtown Phoenix campus.
Ropo?
Yes, Ropo. Did you stay there?
I did not live in Ropo.
Okay.
Many a friend did. That if that Bliss Bar is still there across the street, that was a local haunt.
Yes.
The was it the Welcome Diner that was also very close?
Yes, the Welcome Diner was close by. A couple of trips over there. Yeah, I can still hear that Bliss Bar late at night.
The designated hitter, number
During the weekdays.
I watched the famous Jail Mary game at a friend's house in Ropo. They bought some Papa John's, which I'm not a fan of at all, but was very big down in Arizona, and watched many a game there, including the famous Jail Mary game against USC.
That's going to be it for McCall with the lefty Windland dude up. Frank Gonzalez makes a pitching change in the 6th with the Ballers up by 8.
This is some shredding right now, some absolute shredding. And speaking of shredding, we're not talking about cheese, we're talking about air guitar and real guitar. And look at that video board and use the code SHREDDER for 30% off tickets to any regular season Ballers game. That code SHREDDER expires at 11:59 tonight. So use it today to get 30% off tickets to any game the rest of the season, including tomorrow afternoon, which is Zoo Day. Should be a lot of fun. Bring the kids. Join the bases after the game. We'll sign autographs from the players and the concourse. Use that code and get discounts.
Charles, did you say any regular season Ballers game 30% off using that code?
I certainly did. 30% off using SHREDDER. Casey.
Those people are lucky to be here. Amazing.
is. It's very amazing. You know what else is amazing, Casey?
That double?
The Cap Shuffle! It's time for the Ballers Cap Shuffle. Eyes to the video board, contact your optometrist, put on your glasses, and get ready.
It's a call to the bullpen for Yuba Sutter, as Dylan McCall is replaced by Sean Weeks, the left-hander from Ogden. 25-year-old, just celebrated his 25th birthday last week. 6 walks issued by McCall, but he did serve as a pretty decent arm to get through some innings. 3 2/3 innings of relief from McCall.
A little bit of a mixed bag. He only allowed the 2 runs, but he walked 6 batters.
Produced a couple of double play balls as well. This is Paul Winland, who has reached base 3 times. A double, homer, walk. He's got 3 runs batted in. No balls, 2 strikes on Weiss. Weiss is their only lefty in the bullpen. Well, the whole infield was getting ready to go, but it was indeed inside. 2-2.
Should have all their challenges left.
There's only been 1 challenge used in this game. That was by Oakland. It was successful. Otherwise, Grant Myers has called a pretty solid game behind the plate. Fair ball, bodied by Chamizo. And that will end the inning. 7th inning coming up. 10-2 Oakland on Ballers TV.
Last call. This is your last call for all alcohol and concessions. Alcohol and concession sales will end at the first pitch of the 8th inning, so plan accordingly and go now to get a cold drink and some delicious food. Down to you, Casey.
It is time for the merch booth here, and we have all the Scrappy the Rally possums right here in the merch booth right now. These plushies are so realistic. Look at this. It looks just like it. And on top of that, we've been talking about pin trading because you have the Metallica pin. If you missed out on any of your trades or you want to get some cool tradable pins, they're available right here at the merch booth for purchase. And again, keep an eye on your customers and your YouTube members because we have pins to trade as well. Also, you gotta have a lanyard for those pins. We got some really cool scrappy lanyards here, Ballers lanyards. We're really rocking the pin trading culture here. On Metal Day, enter Awesome!
Thanks, Casey. I'm on my way to get myself a jersey myself after this game. And Ballers fans, if you're looking for media coverage of the Bees, head straight for dispatches from Romani.com. Lead writer Joe Ward has put together exclusive writers telling the behind-the-scenes and on-field coverage of the Bees. Check it out now at dispatches from Romani.com. It's a good read. Pretty good font. Shout out to that font. That's a nice font.
Ethan Rissy is going to try and go 7 innings for a 2nd time this season. He went 7 innings in Modesto a couple of weeks ago. That was a 7-inning start. He gave up 4 runs on 9 hits. today so far, it's been six innings, of 2-run baseball. He has delivered 92 pitches, and Diego Aragon will face him first. The bullpen quiet out in right field. Sinker has looked sharp. The slider and curveball have been excellent. Bounced up the middle, but Trey Cobb shows off the yard.
To do it on 94 pitches like he's done, it means that he's throwing a lot of strikes, which he is, 58 in this ball game. And that's a success story for Rissy, who's walked only one batter all game.
Devin Dixon now the batter. Rissy, a La Jolla native, but he pitched at the University of San Francisco for just one season back in 2025. So familiar to the area and the surroundings. Oakland acquired him in a trade during the offseason.
You know what's funny?
Yeah.
Is I've never bothered to look up to see how Norris McClure has been doing.
That was the 1-for-1 swap. Rissy for McClure, as he was with the New York Boulders last year.
Some good numbers in the frontier. 275, 4 home runs, 34 driven in, 9 steals, never been caught. Strikes out a little, but he's having a nice year. Worked out for both teams.
It certainly
Oakland
has.
gets everyday starter, a rotational piece.
Yes.
Once every 5 days.
Payoff pitch to Dixon. Past the diving Allgaier. Down the left field line. Dixon will hold at first base with a 1-out single.
The left fielder, number 12, Cam Urian.
So right there you get a little look at what Kalura's athleticism is in the outfield, because he ran that ball down, came around on it, and then threw a strike in. A different left fielder would have taken a more direct route to that and then not had to play at second, and that keeps it a single rather than a double.
He's had some nice routes out there in left in the, again, very small sample size that we've seen. But the movements look pretty good for a guy that's been, what, 90, 95% behind the plate this year. Two and 0. Did Smith accidentally hit Grant Myers on the throw there, or as he was winding up? Or did Grant just remove his mask on his own? 3 and 0. Now there's an arm starting to toss out in right field.
Tell me who that is. Just watch the delivery.
Looks like Jacob Petersheim.
Okay. If it's Petersheim, he just dropped down like Javi Lopez on the previous pitch.
I was about to ask you, who is that guy? Because I don't know anyone that pitches like Javi Lopez or Tyler Rogers on this team. To my knowledge, there's only one Tyler Rogers in this league, and that's Steven Ordorica. Aaron Miles is going to make a pitching change. A salute to the crowd on this Saturday from Aiden Rissy. 6 1/3 strong for the former Don. It's a call to the bullpen for Oakland here in the 7th, ahead by 8.
Baller Metrics. It's our very, very special Baller Metrics leaderboard as we track a range of metrics to see how attendance impacts on-field play. Our win streak leaders are shown right there. You can see that trading in the lead there. And as we move along here, from our top 3, we have fan slugging percentage. Vincent's at number 1, already right behind him. And also Jennifer at number 3. And now wins. They witnessed wins. And look at that. Looks like Ralph and Steve are at the top. Stranger at number 3. And, well, these are baller metrics. Runs witnessed as well. Lots of fun numbers. Only here at Monty Park we have baller metrics. We go beyond the numbers to find out how you, that's right, you, help the Oakland Ballers here at Romani Park win on. Thank you so much, Ballers fans. Give yourselves a round of applause.
Hey, Tyler. I heard participation matters here at Romani Park.
And if you want to see where you stand with Baller Metrics, register at ballermetrics.oaklandballers.com. Become a Baller Metric today. Ballermetrics.oaklandballers.com. Become a part of the experience. Now pitching for the Oakland Ballers, number 20.
Jacob Petersheim is a new man on for the Ballers in this call to the bullpen. Aiden Rissy today, Tyler. He was terrific.
He was. It's a quality start for him as of right now. 6 1/3 innings, 6 hits, 2 runs, 2 walks, and 5 strikeouts. The big breaking ball was working. He was early, heavily fastball. They switched things up the second and third time through the order. They will not let him face the order a 4th time through, though, which is why Petersheim is called in here against Donahue.
The 5 strikeouts, a new season high for Rissy. So he faces Donahue. Dixon singled with 1 out. Duran drew a walk. And now it's Petersheim, the former Colorado State Pueblo righty.
Thunderwolves, right?
Yes, the Thunderwolves of CSU Pueblo.
Look at that. That's brand new.
Yeah, that is a new release point that you just saw there. The experiments in the bullpen were not fooling us. But here he's behind 3-1. This is Petersheim's 7th appearance of the year. Oakland signed him just before Father's Day. His pro debut was on Father's Day Sunday. Made his first pro start in his pro debut. High fly ball to center. Santos camps behind it. 2 outs. Petersheim, 6'3", 205 pounds, 22 years of age. He'll turn 23 next month. Isaac Nunez will now bat with 2 outs and 2 men on. I mean, it kind of looks, when he drops it down, a little bit like Steve Cishek a bit.
It's not bad. Not quite Joe Smith.
No.
Cishek kind of had a pullback, didn't he?
Cishek was funky. Caught by Leahy. And a solid job by Petersheim to get the final 2 outs of the 7th. Time to stretch. Our Planet Fitness 7th inning stretch is coming up next with the Ballers up by 8 here on Ballers TV.
We're gonna need everybody up on your feet because it's time for Take Me Out to the Ball Game.
It's Jay Rock. We hailing out of Oakland, California. And we doing this one for the soil. Check the play. That's a play. You can never take the ball out of the play. Game time, but step into the play. Oh man, I got play. That's a play. Is this a metal version of the Ballers ballad?
Sure is, Tarek. I love the way that you changed up the thrashing. Love it. You'll love to hear it. Have you ever wanted to hear a corn jam
It's our Planet Fitness 7th inning stretch. Your 7th inning stretch brought to you by Planet Fitness. And Yuba Sutter makes another pitching change as Isaiah Williams, the new lefty, in for Frank Gonzalez. Nick Leahy flies out to Mayo on the first pitch. 1 away.
I think there's a little explaining needed because we did say the lone lefty in the bullpen for Yuba Sutter. Well, on their roster, Isaiah Williams is listed as a lefty batter and righty thrower. So I'm assuming that is actually the opposite, that he bats righty and throws lefty.
He's a big fella, 6'5", 260 pounds, 22-year-old from Stockton. Here's Connor Smith, who's 1 for 3 today. Just the 3rd appearance this year for Williams.
Now pitching for Yuba Sutter, number 25, Isaiah Williams.
Smith gets under this. Duran trots in and catches it for the 2nd out.
Shortstop number 3, Jermaine Hall.
This is the 3rd game for Williams. 3 2/3 innings. He's allowed 4 earned runs. Struck out 3, walked 2.
Want to know on comp. Tomorrow afternoon, our series finale, the first half finale, in a 7-inning contest just for tomorrow only. Ballers have not listed their probable just yet. Could be a Johnny. I'm thinking of the Johnny, who's available. Who am I think? I'm thinking of.
I know it. I want to see if you can get there.
I'm stuck.
The call the ball is being challenged.
Yeah, challenge.
After review, the call is overturned to a strike. Yuba Sutter has 2 challenges remaining.
Johnny Armstrong? Johnny Knoxville?
Johnny Bravo.
Johnny Bravo?
Holstaff.
Johnny Holstaff. 3-2. A 1:05 first pitch for tomorrow, so we'll go live right around 12:50 or so. The Ballers pregame show. 3 up, 3 down for Williams in the 7th. 8th inning coming up. 8-run lead for the Ballers.
Tomorrow it's Zoo Day, where kids run the bases and the whole team lines up for autographs. Nothing like a family day, beautiful Romani Park. 1:05 first pitch. We'll see you all out there tomorrow. Down to you, Casey.
It's time for our last edition of the Greenverse Gold Contest. If you're Team Green, you're rooting for Sailor. If you're Team Gold, you're rooting for Maggie. And they're gonna rock right now. First up, Team Gold, go! Uh-oh, we got gymnastics. She's pulling out some super moves. All right, let's see what Team Green's got. Whoa! We have a cartwheel battle. Sorry, Scrappy, you cartwheel. No? Okay, keep going. Nice stops. All right, Team Green, let's see what you got. Scrappy's gonna pick the winner in just a second, but we're gonna need you guys to make some noise. All right, Scrappy. I know you don't feel like cartwheeling today, but I know you want to pick a winner. Who is our winner, Scrappy?
Show it at the gate as you leave after the game. You will get a prize at the gate. Once again, congratulations if you have a gold wristband.
Top of inning 8. Peter Scheim and the Ballers in a 10-2 lead. 6 outs away from a series victory over these Freebirds. And I'm so proud of myself. Of course, we have one more game to go, but I haven't said High Wheelers once. Chamizo singled in a run in the 3rd, walked in the 6th, officially 1 for 2. Sends this to center for Santos. 1 away.
The third baseman, number 14.
Take a look around the league at some scores. Of course, we were the first game in play today. In the bottom of the 5th, the Voyagers with a 2-0 lead on the Red Pocket Mobiles. Game in the bottom of the 5th. A couple of teams looking to retool for the second half, like Oakland. Boise won, Missoula won. That game in the bottom of the 5th. Ogden, a 1-0 lead at Glacier. That game in the bottom of the 3rd. That some wild card implications potentially for next year. So next half, that is. Mustangs 3, Idaho Falls 1. That in the 2nd inning. Smith's going to challenge this.
The call, the ball is being challenged.
After review, the call is confirmed a ball.
I think he thought it was off the plate, but thought maybe I might be able to steal a strike here.
Well, you got 2 challenges still left. Well, you did have 2 challenges to play with, so might as well use them up.
Peter Scheim with the 2nd out of the 8th.
The right fielder, number 31, Christian.
Here's Castaneda. Day so far for Castaneda, he doubled in the 2nd, then struck out looking in the 4th, and hit into a double play in the 6th. Little 8th inning flyover by a helicopter. Just a couple hours late.
Well, Petersham wants a challenge.
Does he?
Oh, well. Umpire didn't give it to him. Maybe it was a good thing.
Castaneda's laying off right now. Two strikes, 2 outs. 91 ran inside. And we'll go full. I don't know if this is something Petersheim had in his back pocket the whole time. I don't think he would have just said, let me try this arm slot today. 3-2 pitch. Too low for ball 4. Castaneda exceedingly patient in that at bat.
The center fielder, number 22, Jackson Mayo.
I'm going to bring up Mayo. And Mayo is on sombrero watch. This should end the inning. Leahy puts it away. Some nice work from Petersheim. He's faced 6 batters, allowed only a walk. To the bottom of the 8th we go, 10-2 Oakland.
Hey, Tarek, we have a bunch of incredible fans here. And we are the reigning defending Pioneer Baseball League champions. And when you're champions, you get a championship ring. But I think I need to give this one to the fan of the game. Where's our Ballers fan of the game? Oh, I think we have somebody right here. It's your birthday too? I didn't even know that. Happy birthday. You're a fan of the game.
From all of us here at Ramani Park, happy birthday to you, kid!
Hey everybody, we're the Oakland 68 String Crew, and we're going to teach you the We Love You Oakland chant that we do after every single time the Ballers score a run. It goes like this.
Let's give a shout out to those amazing drummers in right field. A shout out to the Oakland 68s. They might be down the right field line, but we can hear them crystal clear out here in the press box. Shout out to you fellas. Well done.
Bottom of the 8th.
Center fielder.
Isai Santos lead it off against Isaiah Williams in his 2nd inning of work. Santos, Allgaier, Kalura against the lefty Williams. At halftime, Campo Medio, Hulp Site. Any other languages I should cover? It's 1-0 Argentina over the Swiss. Isai flies out. It's 4 up and 4 down for Williams. So it'll be France and Spain on one side of the bracket. England and one more opponent, either Argentina or Switzerland on the other side. No matter what happens, all 4 teams will play 2 more games, because in the World Cup, 2 teams finish on victories. Those who win it all and those that win the 3rd place game.
That France-Spain game is going to be a thrill to watch.
I think, and I'm not going to say something potentially for Nico's nerves, but I'll certainly say that we're getting some of the best teams in the tournament as semifinalists. So I think the representation of the teams based on how this cup has gone is a very fair statement for this World Cup. It's a single for Allgaier. 3rd time he's on, his first hit of the day.
If Argentina holds on, I mean, what, the 4 teams in the semis, you can very well make the case these are the 4 best teams.
See, I'm not sure if Nico is superstitious, which is why I'm staying away from such talk at the moment. All Argentinians, he says. Valera had a 2-run double in the 2nd inning. 1 for 3 today. All 4 at-bats have been productive. 2 groundouts to the right side that moved over 2 runners and a walk. Time out in front, and it's 1 and 2. Oakland's been kept off the board since the 4th. Up to left, carrying a little. Gets Uran all the way back to the track before he puts it away.
The first baseman, number 16, Jeter Ibarra.
More at bat for Ibarra today.
I got a question. How often in your experience in the Pioneer League do the first 2 teams that clinch the first half make a push in the second half?
It's a good question because, you know, in minor league ball, sometimes if you're in a half system, by the time you get around to that end of the second half, all of your guys have been called up.
Correct.
Most of the time, teams that have good first halves, that's how good they are. I don't think you really see many teams get complacent. When Missoula had the best record of all time before the Ballers took that title from them, they didn't win the championship that year. It was Grand Junction.
Okay. That's where the wild cards could come into play, with the overall record being the tiebreaker. Is that if both teams occupy or just one team occupies the top 2?
One or 2.
Okay.
So it's as many wild cards as there are repeat spots. So you could have a situation where you have one team that's a 30-win team get in of their own merit, and then one team which barely beats out. Let's say that Oakland finishes first, Long Beach finishes second, and then Modesto finishes third. Or let's say Great Falls finishes third. That second spot would not go to the next best team in the second half, Great Falls. It would go to whoever has the next best overall record. And it could be, let's say, Modesto, even if they have a losing record.
Yeah.
A lot could happen. Blythe hits this up the middle. They're going to send Allgaier home. The throw from Mayo. It's not half bad, but it's late. 11th run for Oakland. Blythe has his first hit and his first RBI of the day. It'll give Winland one more at-bat in this ball game. Jeter has 4 driven in. Paul with 3. This ball up and in. Fastball is topped out at 90 for Williams in our first appearance that we've seen him. Decent off-speed pitch. He struck out Cobb with it last inning. Fouled back. One-time San Jose State Spartan. Is it Tennessee Wesleyan? Is that the school that he just was at?
No, Georgia Gwinnett.
Excuse me, Williams on the
Oh,
mound.
I'm sorry, Williams. We'll fact check that.
You have to go to the cube for that one. The 1-1 is high and outside.
I wish they would just consolidate all this info into
I know.
one. Can the cube and Baseball Reference settle or make an agreement with one another to consolidate their stats?
Are you old enough for this joke? The 2 Dakotas have put aside their differences to form one big Dakota. Anyone? Tarek, where's it from? It's Fairly Odd Parents. This is out to left field. It's fairly deep. Uran is there. That's it for the Ballers today. We go to the 9th. They're up 10-2 on Ballers TV.
It's time for the Oaklandish cannon. With Casey and the cannon, it's struggling, but we're going out with a bang. We're gonna get you some foam balls whether you like it or not. Right field, we need you to make some noise if you want some free stuff. Shout out to our friends at Oakland for that amazing cannon and those amazing foam balls. We also have a birthday in the house once again. Another awesome birthday on this Saturday. And there's the Pixar Circa 1995 cake right there. And we want to wish a happy 72nd birthday to Jane. Happy birthday, Jane, and thank you for celebrating here at the Bondi Bar. A shout out to Casey for some amazing cannon work. Great job, sir.
Our final frame of the day. Welcome back to Ballers Baseball on Ballers TV. Tyler Peterson with Gareth Kwok.
Yuba, Sutter is the catcher, number 8.
Jacob Petersheim into his 3rd inning of work. Although if he does finish this game out, it'll only be 2 2/3, which will not be enough for a save today. Swing and a miss by Aragon. Came on with 1 out in the 7th. Got a fly out and a line out. Pitched the 8th. And now here in the 9th. Lazy fly ball to Blythe right. There's 1 out in the 9th. Just 2 hits
Shortstop number 2, Devin Dixon.
in the last 5 innings. And anytime you can only throw, or say you only have to throw 2 pitchers in a game, feel pretty good about how that game's going for you.
Well, especially with tomorrow going to be a bullpen day, so all hands on deck for tomorrow for an inning or 2, depending on who's available, who's ready.
start. The Valentine.
Valentine's definitely a candidate.
Chavez. Liam Plunkett.
Is he going to pitch to more than one batter is the question.
I don't know if he's going to pitch. I know he's going to hit.
Well, I'm looking forward to that. Because we thought he was going to get a rep, but
he had to leave.
He had to leave. He has to fulfill his duties as a major league cricket announcer, color commentator.
Well, whenever he's finished with his duties, we might have to have him up in the booth.
Oh yeah, we would love to have.
I'm sure there's a third headset around here somewhere.
Yes. I'll grab it from the road kit. For sure. Because we have not just one or two questions about cricket. We have a lot of questions about cricket.
Some nice tracking by Ibarra there for the second out. Cam Uran, potential final batter for Yuba today. That's fouled back for out, for strike one. One and one the count. Two and one. Ground ball. Ibarra to the bag for the final out of today's ball game. 2 hours and 31 minutes later, the Ballers have their 21st victory of 2026. And some great work today by Aiden Rissy.
Aiden Rissy was great. 6 1/3 innings of 2-run ball. Another quality start for the right-hander. And the Ballers using early offense in this one. 8 runs in the first 2 frames off Ryan Velasquez. And I tell you what, Tyler, 2 back-to-back series wins for the Ballers against Modesto and now Yuba Sutter. That's certainly some great momentum heading into the finale tomorrow and then the second half, which begins on Tuesday.
Well, you want to make Raimondi Park a tough place to play in. The Ballers now have a winning record, which they didn't at the start of this homestand at Raimondi Park. They are now 14-12, and you're going to play an even split in the second half between Raimondi and the away games, but you will not leave the state of California. So the Ballers are looking for, consistency. They're also looking to win series. If you win every series, you're going to go to the playoffs. So might as well start now and get that winning feeling back for Oakland before they start the second half. Casey Pratt is down in the field looking for our Proposition Chicken player of the game. And let's see, where is our man today?
There he is.
There he is. All right. We're going to send it down the field. Casey is standing by.
Thank you, Tyler. I'm here with our Proposition Chicken player of the game, Aiden Rissy. And Aiden, 5K's quality start. What was working for you out there today?
Yeah, throwing the sweeper, throwing the curveball a lot, keeping hitters off balance. Sinker was going where I wanted it to, so made it pretty easy just to get ahead early and keep going for the team. So yeah.
I've been noticing it seems like the pitching staff's really gelling. The performances have been fantastic. How much do you attribute that to momentum? How much do you attribute that to the catcher, Connor Smith?
Yeah, no, Connor, I mean, he's a great catcher, works his butt off. Our pitchers are really good too, just starting to get in, 20, 25 innings for some of our bullpen guys. So, they're really starting to put everything together. So, yeah, it's been awesome having Connor back there and trusting him. So, yeah.
Sweeping the Yuba Sutter Freebirds is always great. It's great to win a series. It's great to sweep a series. How much do you feel this momentum heading in the second half? Because it's really important. The second half, everything resets. It's 0-0. We need to rally hard for that second half championship. How do you feel we're set up now heading into that drive?
Yeah, no, we're set up to go. We got great arms, great offense, great defense. So, yeah, I mean, just stacking wins before the second half and getting ready to make a push here for the town. So, let's do it.
All right, Aiden, get your chicken. Go Chicken, go Ballers, let's go Oakland!
Well, one more game tomorrow, Casey, before we can call it a sweep. Gareth Kwok, our Ava Energy electrifying play of the day is?
I'm going to say Jeter Ibarra's 2-run homer in the second. The first Pioneer League player, Tyler, to reach 20 home runs. And at this rate, he is going to well eclipse Christian Almanza's record of last year. But Jeter's just continuing to swing the stick. He's now on a 13-game hit streak. He's batting over 450 over this stretch. That's my Ava Energy play of the game.
We're going to make this a short post-game show so that our operator Nico can go watch Argentina play. Thanks to him, thanks to Gareth. We'll be back for one more tomorrow. We're only playing 7 in our series finale, our first half finale at Raimondi Park. The final here, 11-2 Oakland. Enjoy the rest of your Saturday evening.
All right, good luck. See you tomorrow. Go Argentina. He wants to get the hell out of there.